Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. So, last we left off, we just kind of set up our starter copper ingot and iron ingot lines here. I think that for today, we can probably start working on some of the other lines that we're going to need. Things like glass, for one. So to start that off, let's go ahead and place some. Let's see, where can we get? Can we get more than 8? Oh, we saw 9. It's okay. All right. Now we do need to expand our power grid a little bit. Can we make some of these? We can. Okay. So we'll make some of those. We're gonna need to bring these out. We're gonna neaten everything up later on. We'll have like better logistics systems available to us that can like kind of transport these things around our factory. For right now, we're kind of just creating temporary solutions to what's going to be an ongoing problem. So what do we want? Let's see what we can make here. So we put one of these guys down. We can turn stone brick into concrete, and we can turn it into glass. Now, I do think we'll go for the concrete first because it's used for more construction than anything else. So let's go ahead and select that. And then we can place another, let's say 2 more. We'll use what we got. And then we will copy paste. We have our other energy here. Let's go ahead and connect them here. And we'll put a Tesla tower just to power everything. So there we got some stone coming out. So we're gonna take, let's do, we'll need some more of these. So let's go ahead and start making. And then we're gonna need to go input over there, output over there, and out, in, out. Now we can later on unlock some blueprints to make this a little bit easier. But for now, I guess the next thing we would want to do is a storage for all of this. You can stack the storage like you saw there. But I'm gonna loop this around. And then we're gonna send it in. I think we're gonna need more power here, which is fine. Go ahead and put, I think that gets them both. It does, great. All right, now we limit it. We don't want too much of a kind of buffer of product. So we got some of these. We can take some of that. We can take some of that as well. Do I open up my, there we go. We'll take some of that as well. All right. So we have some of this. I'm actually gonna take some just so we have all of our refined resources in my inventory. Another thing that we can do is we can set up a line kind of next to this, I guess. Let's make a couple more of these. We can set up a line next to this manufacturing our glass. We do have another mine here. Oh, we can get 10. Nice. All right. That can come out similarly to the left here. These are being made. We will need more of these. Let's grab another 10 of those, and we will need more of these. Grab another 10 of those. Eventually, we'll automate the production of these buildings as well. We'll put another... actually, I don't like where that is. I'm gonna put it. I like to keep it on like these square block intervals on the planet. Alright, so we have some stone coming out there. We can go ahead and place 1, 2, 3. And this one will be making our glass. Alright. While we have, what do we need for you? We need magnets, huh? Okay. So we'll do the magnets in a minute here, because that is quite important. Quite important. Okay. Put another Tesla tower back here, just to make sure everything has power. And then let's go ahead and route this through to a storage, which we have to make. Make a couple of them, just so we don't have to constantly worry about it. And then we're going to do the same thing, where we go an input and an output. Input, output. There we go. Okay, now while we're kind of making things, I just want to have a look at our research here. Let's see, is there anything we can get as of right now? We could get the blueprint system. It takes 100 of these circuit boards. I think we can do that. Fairly easy to make a bunch of these circuit boards. We would need... Each one makes 2, so we would need like 50, I guess. We actually made too many, but that's fine. We'll end up using them. We'll move over here. Grab some more of this just to replenish our stock. We want you. Alright, so we have Dark Fog Swarm. Is it assaulting us, basically? So where? From where? Does it tell us? Oh, look, there's a little dot. Now we don't have any base defenses currently, so it's up to us. You'll see that we do have an energy shield that we can get later on, but we also have just durability. So as soon as that durability hits 0, we die. And then we can... So there's no like permadeath in this game, but you will need to reform, and that does take resources and time and things like that.
Planetary base has launched an attack. Icarus is equipped with laser weapon module, which can automatically strike enemies within its range. Faster mecha power generation means a faster rate of fire. Fill the chamber with fuels and get ready to engage.
How do we... So we can pick up... What did they drop? They dropped something. They dropped some logs. Okay. We can burn that for fuel. Oh, there's another one here. There we go. Not too bad. Not bad. Alright, so now we essentially reset the...
Laser weapon module consumes mecha's core energy for charging. More advanced fuel can increase the fuel chamber's power and the rate of fire of laser weapon module.
Okay. So we are back down to 0.2% on the planetary base in terms of threat. When that reaches back up to 100%, that's when they're going to attack us again. Alright, so we have our glass being made here. Let's go ahead and throw that into a storage. Gonna limit that. And then we're going to add, do we want, yeah, we can do one of these. There we go. So we have some glass being made. We've got the last of our manual research being done here. Next up, I guess we work on... how do I open my inventory? E. Okay. I guess we work on... Oh, I didn't let you read that. Basically, that allows us to use blueprints.
You can now make batch copies of production line plans. Press Ctrl and C to enter copy mode. Click the left mouse button to select the desired area. Then press Ctrl and V to paste the copied blueprint. Alternatively, press 0 to open Blueprint Library, where you can browse and use all saved blueprints. With powerful blueprints, you can then build a huge industrial empire.
Yeah, so to give you an example of that, we do Ctrl C to enter our blueprint mode. And then we can go ahead and select, maybe we want this little section over here. So let's paste it, I guess a little bit further down. I'm going to want to use the same iron node. We can also rotate it. You can see the direction that the conveyor belts are running in there. So I guess we'll do something like this. It will highlight all the buildings. You can see this one here, we don't have the item. It still highlights it. And then as soon as we get the item, it will come along and fill that item up. We're also going to want some more of these. Make a bunch of them. Awesome. Alright. And then we can expand our power grid a little bit. How are we doing on power? Let me see here. We're at 100% still. That's good. We don't have all of our machines running at once. So you can see here, this is no longer running. None of these machines are actually working. Really, it's just this line over here. So I would imagine that as soon as we start putting drain on these resources, our power demand is going to go up. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So for right now, that got built and it got automatically added there. So we'll have to go ahead and make some more of these. And then while we're waiting for it, we can place our... Can we get all of them? Yes, we can. There we go. And then we want to link that like so. Now, because of the blueprint that we copied from was making iron plates, when I pasted these down, they're automatically going to start making iron plates. Not necessarily what I want. I want them to make magnets. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this and this. I could do copy paste. And then we're going to just pick up whatever backlog of iron plates or iron ingots they were. Alright. So we have our magnets being made. We're going to need to make some more conveyors there. How are we looking at our fuel? We can put our organic crystals in there. Keep that topped off. And then we can go ahead and put down storage for our magnets. We're going to need some more of these. Alright. More of those too. Now, obviously, you can see here when we're making the stuff, we have to make all the components first before we can make the actual items. This is why it's better to grab the items, have your factories build them, and then you just pick them up to use as you see fit. So we can start adding more of these. How is our... So we're going to need to grab some more stone bricks. And I wouldn't mind carrying around some glass. Just to make sure Uh, 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 just to make sure we have some on us. Should we need it, go ahead and reduce this down to a smaller buffer. Place a Tesla to make sure everything's powered. And then start adding our magnets to our storage here. Okay. Oh, you can see that other planet off in the distance there. It's pretty close to us right now. The magma planet. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So we can, let me have a look here. We're likely going to need to start doing some more research soon. I just want to make sure we have all of these already done. So we're ready for the next step. Let's see. We go back to actual technologies. There's upgraded logistics systems we can get, but first we need to do a couple things. We need to unlock this, which allows us to do some research. But before we even get to that, we need to unlock our assemblers. Our assemblers are what are going to help us automate a lot of the more complex parts. So let's go ahead and see here. We need 10 of these. We'll just make 20, that's fine. And then we need 10 of these. All right. Now there is coal down here. We can start getting some coal. Coal is handy for us because it's a little bit of a better fuel resource than the logs and leaves that we're burning up to now. So let's go ahead and put a miner here. And we're actually going to send him straight into a storage bin. You've unlocked the assembling machine. Use it to process iron ingots, copper ingots, and other raw materials into advanced product. Obtain faster assembly machine by unlocking technologies. That's fine. We're just going to go ahead and store some of this coal. We'll do 5 stacks like that. And then we could take some, and then we can actually throw that into our fuel chamber. We look at it. It's got 2.7 megajoules of energy. Logs only have about half that. Just over half. So it's definitely better for us for a fuel resource. We're going to start getting that going. These trees are in the way though, so cutting them down gives us fuel and also kind of clears the area, which is nice. Alright, so we did get, I'm just going to close these up here. We did unlock our new assemblers. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more just to get us started. I'm going to throw these into our fuel chamber to burn. And then we're going to look at what we can make here. Alright, so I would suggest we first make the things that we need to make the things. Which is, we need to automate gears, and we need to automate circuit boards. So, to automate gears, we need iron ingots. Alright. That's it. That's a pretty simple recipe. It's good. So we'll go up here to our iron ingot line. Like so. And I think what we can do is we can probably just like... I guess we could go out this way. Sure. For now. It is going to be a little bit messy to start off with. Later on, like I said, we get a little bit better logistic systems to neaten everything up. So we're going to go ahead and place maybe 3 as well. Again, later on, we'll worry a little bit more about balancing these systems, making sure that we don't have too many machines on the line, or too few. And what we're going to do is we're going to go input, input, input. We actually need more of these, so I'm going to start making those. We're running low on something to make them. What is that? Must be... The only thing it needs is iron plates. Iron plates and then gears, which use iron plates. So we'll go ahead and grab some more of them over here. Alright. They're busy being made right now. Okay. We're going to need some more of these as well. So we're going to put our output, output, and output. And then we're going to want that to go into our storage. 2 is fine. There we go. So now if we want to make some more of these machines, which we will, and we can just grab some gears over here, throw them into our inventory. What else do they need? They need circuit boards. Okay. So that is also something that we can automate. Have a look what we need. So for circuit boards, we need iron ingots and copper ingots. All right. So now we're running into the situation where we maybe want to make another line. Oh. We could put more strain on this line and just have it going more, but I feel like that could cause quite the bottleneck. You can see it's already causing a little bit of a bottleneck. That being said, we could also just ramp up production, so we could do something like... Can't fit another one there, that's fine. So we go... in over there, out over there, in over there, out over there. Now we have a lot more iron ingots coming out there. Yep. You can see how this can get quite complex. So what we can do now is we can take these, the output of these rather, put it here. And then we've got our copper ingots. We're going to want some more of these for sure. And then we can start working on our circuit boards.
A production facility has stopped running. If it's not due to a power failure, check if products overflow, or if there aren't enough raw materials. These may cause facilities to fail. Plan your factory in a reasonable manner, and balance production and consumption to ensure orderly operation.
Thank you. I agree. Let's see. Let's make a whole bunch more things. I see that we're having to make our own gears, so I'm going to pick up some gears over here. And then we can start working on these. Oh, we need some power here. Can sneak a Tesla tower between them. I like to do that even later on in the game. It's pretty handy. Okay. So for our circuit boards, we need 2 iron plates to 1 copper plate. We may have to extend our iron ingot line a little bit more. Maybe we can push this storage down a little bit, extend it, put some more factories there. That's fine. But there's going to be lots of other things to keep us busy. So let's see. So we're going to go and put our copper ingot in there. And then our output is going to be all the way down here. That's going to be our circuit boards. So I'll put 3 machines here, and then we're going to loop it like we have been with the storage on the end. There we go. There we go. So a lot of what we're doing now is likely going to change in the future. Just because, like I said, we unlock new technologies that make moving materials around a little bit easier. Can you prepare for it a little bit better than I have been? Yeah. But I kind of like the idea of having this little factory working on its own, doing its own thing, and then creating a new factory that's like nice and balanced somewhere else further down the line. So we have some circuit boards coming in. We can grab some. What are we low on? Let's grab some copper ingots. We can grab some iron ingots over here. We'll grab some more gears. We don't have any magnets. Let's grab some magnets. And everything else I think we're okay with. We can get stacks of 200 magnets. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead. Magnets I know are used quite a bit in these guys. So let's go ahead and... Is it these guys? Yeah, it's these guys. All right. Now this guy was just for testing. So now that we've automated our circuits, the next thing that we would want to automate, we obviously want to automate everything because then it allows us to move down the tech tree a little bit faster rather than trying to kind of brute force it or doing it all yourself. So now we need to do these magnetic coils. So the magnetic coils need copper ingots and magnets. We have our magnets on this side. We have our copper ingots on that side. So this may be a good case where we split the line and we kind of just duplicate it, I guess. So with that in mind, we can grab some more of these. And then we will want to have, there we go. Another line coming off there. Now this is going to kind of loop around quite a bit. Keep it somewhat contained, something like that. So it's going to make a bunch of copper ingots here. And then we'll loop this guy around. Already kind of looped, which is good. We'll bring him to join up over here. You can see our little drones going back and forth building. You can upgrade the speed of the drones. You can upgrade the speed of the walker. All of these things can be upgraded, which is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It's another stone deposit over here. There's more copper deposits over there. All right. That's looking good. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it here. And tomorrow what we'll do is we will take, the next video, we will take this line of copper, turn it into copper ingots, and then get the copper ingots and the magnets to make our, what were those things called? magnetic coils. There we go. To make our magnetic coils, and then from there, I know that we can take a step up in terms of the technology. So that'll be it for now. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.